Hey, what's up, you guys? Bring another action figure review to you. And this was a figure that I had no interest in. I was not going to get this figure until I saw somebody do a custom job on YouTube. And when I saw it, I was like, oh, that looks cool. So I did the same thing. I did the same thing. Now, this is the DC Multiverse Classics Superman, whatever McFarlane is trying to call this. And the figure they're trying to base this on, like, I don't have the box or anything, but you know, you guys can look that up or you can watch somebody else review on YouTube. Well, first of all, first things first, I don't have the original head. This is the Superboy Prime head from my Superboy Prime figure. And I just thought that this is a really cool head sculpt. Um, it's actually my favorite head sculpt from McFarlane, you know, in regards to a Superman. But this isn't Superman, this is Superboy Prime, the head sculpt. But this is the best, in my opinion, this is the best McFarlane Superman head sculpt. And this body build is actually really awesome. When I saw it, when I first initially saw the figure, now the head, the original head that's supposed to come with this body, it's fine. It's not the worst Superman head I've seen, but he's smiling, and that's a good thing. But if you're gonna have a smile, I always say this: I can't just have a Superman with just a smiling head. Like, you have to give options. They should have, you know, McFarlane needs to cut the nonsense, add alternate heads. You know what I mean? Like, this is my rule. Either give me a neutral head like this. If you're gonna just give one head, make it a neutral head. In my opinion, that's how I feel. Or you give two heads. If you want to give a smiling head, fine. It's nothing wrong with Superman smiling, because he does smile. But you know, for me, that just limits my options. I feel you can do more with a neutral head than you can with just a smiling head. Like, if you're gonna have Superman with a smiling head, fine, but it should be a smiling head with a neutral head. Now, if they would have did that, I would have just bought the figure brand new, you know, and I wouldn't have popped the Superboy Prime head on there, because the original head isn't bad. Is it great? No, but it's not bad either. But it's just him smiling, like I said, which is a good thing because you want Superman smiling. But you know, I like to have options. Either give me a neutral head just by itself, because you know I can do more with that, or give both a neutral head and a smiling head, which there's nothing wrong with that. Anyway, 3 minutes and I'm rambling about that. But anyway, this is a really cool figure. I'm upset though that there's no S on the back, especially since McFarlane, you know, is basing this off of a classic Superman. Also, this shade of blue, I do like it. Don't get me wrong. I like this shade of blue, but it should, especially if you basing this off of a classic Superman, it should be a darker shade of blue, not too dark, like the nice normal shade of blue that Superman usually has. I do like the S shield. It's really dope. I actually like this more than the Rebirth shield, believe it or not. It's really nice. I like the belt. A lot of people don't like the belt, but I like this belt with the S symbol on it. I like that. I like the trunks. I like the trunks. And I'm not even a trunks person, but this belt design really looks good with the trunks. I like all the muscles. I like his muscle definition. I love that. His cape is tucked in, which is always good. And I do like it. This is a weird, it's too much action here. It's a weird swooshy cape going on, but I really don't mind it that much. I kind of like it. Would I just prefer like a normal flowing cape or just a slight swoosh? That would be my preferred. But this actually isn't bad either. It looks like his cape is blown in the wind, and McFarlane loves to do that. So his muscle definition is good. I love the boots. I like these boots as well. So I like this Superman because it's a classic modern Superman. You know what I mean? Like, it has elements of classic Superman, but it's modern at the same time, and I like that. Also like the detail here on his wrists. You know, it's kind of like I said, this is like a modern classic Superman. So I'm pretty sure that you guys are familiar with this, but this is the Superboy Prime head. Like I said, I popped it off and popped this on. I actually did have to do customizing. It's not just a simple pop on. Um, like I had to Dremel the ball joints. I had to get the ball joints inside the socket, which was not easy. So like you know, this just wasn't a simple Kitbash flop. I mean, it should be, but it actually wasn't. Not for me anyway. You know, I had some work to do in there. But this is nice. I took these fisted hands from my Rebirth McFarlane Superman because I just bought this body buck from eBay, and they did not give me the fisted hands that he's supposed to have and come with. They did not give me that. So they only gave me his open hands that he comes with, which is these. These are his open hands, you know, which I don't have a problem with that. But it would have been nice if the person on eBay would have gave me both sets of hands. But it's all good because I have the fisted hands. They're a little large, but it still works. Thank God I had it because Superman needs fisted hands as far as I'm concerned, especially for flight posing and things like that. I know people use flight hands, but to me, Superman, I'm just, you know, Superman balls his fist and he takes off. That's just what I'm used to. I know he does open his hands too, but you know, that's just what I'm used to. So I like this custom. I like what I did. For some very quick articulation, left, right, you know, up, pivoting, all that with McFarlane. Goes out that much, full 360, upper bicep swivel, doubly jointed elbow, wrist, hinge rotation, full ab and diaphragm, full board joint, up around motion, pivoting left and right, go all the way around 360 in the waist, full splits, McFarlane splits, kicks forward, kicks back, slight thigh rotation, nothing in the boot, no boot rotation, but he does have those famous McFarlane ball hinge joints all the way around, swivel, toe articulation, and ankle pivot. So if you guys were curious about the articulation, you know, you pretty much know what you're getting when it comes to McFarlane. So I really like this Superman. I like him a lot. I think it is classic modern Superman, and it's really cool. And so I also could pop his head on to my Clark Kent. I had to customize that as well. My Clark Kent is really beat up. I've had him for a long time, so he is really beat up. But that's him as Clark Kent. And him transforming, taking off his glasses, and ripping open his shirt, Superman mode. Okay, so Superman next to my customized Michael Keaton Batman, McFarlane. And here he is, that's my DC Direct custom Christopher Reeve. And like I said, that's the shade of blue that, you know, that we're more familiar with Superman having. So, you know, yeah. Yeah, so I think that this is really cool. I'm not going to rate it because I customized it. So you guys know my rule. I don't rate figures that I customize. But I really like this figure. I think it's really awesome. And if you guys are customizers out there, I think y'all should give this a shot too. So it's really cool. It's cool having a nice modern classic and customized Superman with a Superboy Prime head. I think this Superboy Prime head really brings this figure out. Once I saw that guy on YouTube do it, I knew I wanted to do it. So this is really cool. And yeah, so that's my review, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, found it informative. Like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, see ya. Up and away.